What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Before we do anything else, we should take a little swig of water.
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
Make sure our whistles are wet.
They're wet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that expression. Wet your whistles. It's almost as bad as my dogs are barking.
Oh, it's going on the list. Words Jenny hates. Wet your whistle.
I hate it.
That's because you can't whistle.
I think that's it.
right. Yeah. And it reminds you of that.
Do you
I'm gonna try really
hate
hard.
whistle more than whistle?
Yeah.
Whistle while you work.
What your whistle?
What your
Sorry.
whistle?
Hey, Brady.
Yeah.
Do you have a question, please, from a wonderful listener?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sam Michaud reached out on Spotify and asked us, is 2024 the year that we finally get a re-release of Jenny's original albums, Jenny's version, Asking for a Friend?
Oh, my God. That would be
yeah.
so
That's a great
good.
idea, yeah.
I mean, maybe that's not a bad idea, because over the years, Jenny's performed so
So
many
many.
songs
She has,
on
and
the
they've been
Morning Hot
great,
Tub.
yeah.
From all
Yeah.
different albums, from different eras
Right.
and different
I
types
mean, I
of
can
music.
dig some up, and then you can re-record them all.
And a lot of people don't know this, but there's a super villain who we won't even mention his name,
Yeah.
who went and bought all the rights to Jenny's
That's
songs.
right.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
you're not making any money off
I
these
know,
things anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
Rush, we can say his name.
Yeah, sure.
Scooter Fraun.
Yes, right. Scooter Fraud.
So we need Jenny's version.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I have to
exactly.
re-record them all. Great.
Yes, yeah.
I'm so excited.
What was your favorite type of music to do? Like, what genre?
I think country.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think so,
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Do you
Yeah.
country
remember
was
what
good.
was your favorite song?
Oh God! What was that one? Hang on. Tune on a plane, I think.
Tuna
on a plane. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that,
That
song.
was
Yeah,
good.
Jenny, why don't you sing some
Why
of
don't
it
you
for
just
us?
cover?
Oh,
Oh my God, I have the Tune on the Plane,
What?
an instrumental, but this one's Jenny's version,
No.
so it's going to be a little different.
Good.
You were ready. weren't
Yeah,
you?
I
Oh,
sure
no.
was. I'm
Well, it
always
was a
ready.
big hit.
Yeah,
It was.
All right,
yeah.
are you ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
How could I forget? Oh, here we go.
This does sound different.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, it does.
But
Tune
the same.
Okay.
Tuna on a plane. And that's it.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a really short song.
Just a little tease.
I remember it being longer.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. You'll have
Just
to
20
wait for that.
I remember by the time I walked to the dance floor, it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gets up from their seats. Ooh, I love this one. And then, never
Done.
mind.
Yeah. But I was home in bed early after
Yeah,
those
Which is
that's,
nice,
that's
yeah.
the point.
Sure.
No, I got you.
All right. Well, maybe we'll hear more of Jenny's songs right now as we begin the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Okay, so if you listen to the Morning Hot Tub often, thank you for doing that. If you're new to the show, thanks for giving us a shot.
Yeah.
We are Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady, and I feel as though the show should be a representation of 25% of each of us, right?
Yes.
Sure,
To
yeah.
create the whole that is the Morning Hot
Right.
Tub.
Sure.
But if you listen to the show often, it just turns into the Jenny.
It does. It does. It often does.
Fair.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. And
Right.
we've come to
She
accept it.
doesn't.
and-
It's
for
not
it to be
malicious.
that
She
way.
doesn't do it on
No.
purpose.
No.
It's just if Jenny participates, if she's interested, and if she's not interested, she tries to change
Derail
things
it?
over.
Sure.
Derail it. So we talk about something she's interested.
She doesn't try to. It just
No,
sort of
just
happens.
happens.
It just
Exactly.
happens. It's
My brain wanders, and then I,
Yeah.
Right.
speak out loud.
But also another aspect to all of this as part of the Jenny show is that she just seems to get from all of us gift
I
after
love-
gift
I love
after
gifts.
gift.
True.
From you
Lot
guys
of
especially,
gifts.
there's so
She-
much thought
she
that
does
goes
love
into your
gifts,
gifts.
yes.
Yeah, she loves gifts, not usually from us, because,
No.
our track record of giving you gifts, you haven't loved a lot of
It's
them.
hit
That's not
and
true
miss.
at all. I've loved
and
most
miss.
of them. One of them I just don't use, and you guys really were offended by that. It was the golf head covers.
Yeah, of our faces.
Yes,
It's our
exactly.
face that you'd put on your driver.
get.
Yeah, you love golf. You love the show. You would think it would be a perfect
Yeah,
merge.
It's
You
a
would
home run.
think, but,
it's
you
a
know,
hole
a
in
little
one.
For
some might
brand
say.
loyal.
for brand recognition
Right.
out there,
Yeah,
we
you would
thought
right.
it would have
And
been
you
a
know,
good
the
thing.
fact we've talked about it so much and how hurt we were, we would assume that at this point you would have made a change and now would be displaying them. I mean, you have a golf simulator at your house.
Right.
I feel like that would be a good place
They
to
should
display
actually
things.
be in that room.
They
They
should be in that room.
but no, they're in the basement on display
They-
in a bag.
On display in a bag in a box.
They're in a box now too.
No, they're not in a box, just in a bag. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to display them
Are
permanently.
they on a shelf?
You were not trying to figure
Kind
that
of.
out. I thought they were actually on some golf clubs at one
They
point.
were, but then we had to switch things up and around, and I've
You
been
had to
do
switch
some-
things up. You had to take them off and put them in a bag.
reorganizing. Yeah, no, I've been reorganizing. I had to move bags
geez.
around. You know how it is.
Nope.
All right. But you realize now we're always like, oh, should we give her another gift?
I know. Yes.
And at this point, why bother?
Yeah.
Why not make Rush
I
the
don't want you
focal
to say
point of
why
You
the
would
show?
bother.
think, because
yeah.
I would appreciate
away.
any gift I received.
I
That's
don't know
right.
if that's true, but okay.
So we bought you for your Crocs croc nuts.
Yes, yeah.
A while
that was
ago.
a generous
Yes.
gift.
And you went out to the grocery store with
I
them.
sure did. And Rory took a video of
And where
me.
are the croc nuts now? A lot of people
Okay.
DM and say, where are
True story.
Yeah.
So we had a big volleyball tournament that we were part of. We had our whole
Yeah,
team in,
yeah.
our whole station team, and we were all very excited. Brady asked me to bring the Crocs and the Croc nuts
people wanted
to
to
have
see
them
them,
on
yeah.
display
Yeah.
at this, at our tent and everything. Well, I did, and then I left them there. And
So
now
they're
they are
gone?
gone. So I don't know if they were stolen or if they
Yeah, right.
went back to the station with
Sure.
our
Can you
promo
order some
team.
more, Brady?
I
then?
can get some more. I'll get the
Yeah.
same croc
Yeah.
nuts, the
Yeah.
same color because they were pink,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yeah.
Our budget for
You like them.
Croc
so.
stuff is wild.
absolutely.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I get it.
And then we bought because the fine listeners reached out and people said there was like croc plows.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you put those on the front of your Crocs, so if you're walking down your laneway or whatever,
Right.
you're plowing at the same
Sure.
time
You
you're
gotta- you gotta
walking.
little
You're
plow.
making yourself a little path.
Yeah,
Which
you're
is
doing a
genius.
service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, do we have those?
We do. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
bring them in.
good.
Jenny, do you have your Crocs?
I do. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be great.
Super. And while we're getting set up with this is all live in real time.
God.
Oh, you
this
didn't
is
even
so
open them.
Oh, it's like I love opening gifts. These ones? Okay. All right.
What's in the other thing? Do
Wait,
we
don't
know?
you don't remember? We ordered two things.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? what the
Oh, yeah,
other
I know
thing
what-
is?
I think I know what the other
do.
one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is such a big box for the tiniest little box inside.
You want
What?
to
These
isolate that?
can't be the plow ones. If they are, what a ripoff. Hang on. Oh,
Is it the other thing? It might be the other thing.
it is the other thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
what
that's
is
fun.
it? Tell everybody.
Okay, so these are croc lights.
Yeah.
Croc
Yeah.
lights.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
So
don't know
these
how
go
to-
on your
Oh,
Crocs,
look at
and they're very
that!
bright.
Oh, very bright.
So
my God,
this
they
way
are bright.
this way you could do your plowing at night as well after the
Yeah.
sun goes down.
They're really
Yeah.
bright.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
are.
isolate that. Thanks, Rush. That was
Oh,
really good.
I need to put them in now.
Maybe every now and again you should get a side hustle and maybe do people's walkways.
Oh, that's fun. You and Rory can do it. It's like
Yeah.
a great little job for him too,
I don't know
right?
how to get it
Make
in.
some
Wow, hang on to that
Oh,
one.
God.
too. That's really
You could,
good.
yeah.
What a nice little clip
I
that
was
was.
about to make another plowing joke that no need.
Genuine. I'm trying to, but it's not.
It's not clipping on.
No, like it's just not. It's it's too big for the.
It's too big for the hole I'm trying to put it in.
Although that's.
But do you want me to help?
Yeah,
While you
please.
open the next one? Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
Oh,
Show me that.
yeah.
God, I didn't
Can
even
you
like
help,
hesitate.
Jenny? Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so then I'll open the next one while you're doing that.
Okay,
Okay.
so those are croc headlights.
Yes.
See what I mean? Oh no, you got it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He's comfortable doing that. So
Oh, look at the croc plows. They're huge.
how about that?
They are huge.
Amazing. Oh my God, I'm
And
so
they're
excited.
yellow, much like a lot of plows you
Yes.
see around town.
We
yeah.
wanted them to look genuine.
But how do
Yeah.
you get that in? That's way too big.
No.
Oh, I see. What size is the bottom?
This isn't gonna work.
Is that the
If
bottom
you
or the
could-
top, Brady?
Rush, if you hear all of this,
Oh, yeah, this
like
is-
it's and Brady's like
Oh,
helping in
wow.
the
Oh, yeah,
background.
this
and-
is-
Oh, this is amazing. These are so fun. I wish the lights tilted though.
Sure, of course you do.
Review, Jenny.
Hey?
You can leave a review. Let them know.
Okay, I'll leave a review if they could tilt. But this is great. Okay, I need to put
Okay.
them on
The
now.
light higher, maybe.
Okay, so when are we going to see the debut of these, Jenny? Will you film a video today?
Why don't we go? We can go outside now while it's dark.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
go
that's a
outside.
good idea.
Yeah, and I can do some plowing.
Okay, can you get your pass so you can get back
For
in?
sure. Okay.
Okay, go
All right,
ahead.
See you later.
Okay, well, hang on, get them on.
Really? Oh, we're gonna go right now.
I think. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Okay.
right
It's going
No
right now.
time like the present.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
You have your pass to get back in.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay, and Brady's going outside now, following
Yeah.
Jenny so he can film this all happening live in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's new?
Yeah. Is Brady going to call us?
I don't know what he's doing. Also, there's no snow in our parking
No.
lot right now.
No.
so
Well, they're going
I
to have
don't
to go over to the snowbank area over there.
Are they calling?
No, he hasn't called.
Are one of them calling? Is Jenny calling right now?
There they are.
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, can you
Okay.
find any snow? Our parking lot's pretty bare.
Oh, I found some.
Good.
Okay.
Well, Brady found some, but I'm afraid I'm going to knock the plows off. Okay.
I bet you are.
Okay. I'm going to plow the parking lot. Oh, I lost the plow.
Plow down, plow down.
Hang on. Brady, can you fix it? I'm doing it. Okay, Brady's fixing it for me.
That's good.
Oh, no. I didn't break it. Okay. Okay.
You have to
There
be
we
more
go.
gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push. There you go. Push. It's okay. All right. All right. I think it's in.
We have to
Okay.
isolate all of
Yeah,
this.
I think we should, yes.
Okay. Oh, no. I lost it.
She hasn't even plowed anything.
I
Hang
don't know if
on.
these are going to work. They keep falling off.
I tell you this,
Okay,
okay, away, but
we
those
got
don't
it.
really work.
I'm being careful. I'm walking like a... Ready? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Crocs, plows, in full... Oh, look. Oh, I lost one. But this one's working. Look at... Oh, no, I'm about to lose it. No, it's good. I'm plowing the parking lot. It's going to take me 8 million years, but I got... Oh, I lost it.
You lost both. You lost both of them.
I lost both of them, but it worked for a second.
This is not a good review for these.
No.
Come on, Brady. No, it's the only way, Jay. It's not the only way. I don't want them on all the time, but I'll keep the light. Can you guys see me?
Yes,
We can see
yes,
you.
we can see you.
Yes. A plane's going to land in front of you in a sec.
They're very bright.
They're very bright, but somebody messaged and said these would be great for camping, and I get it now.
Yeah,
They're
no, totally.
really
They are great. The plows stink.
Yeah.
The plows are really just for like the visual of it, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I didn't think they were for actual driveways.
We're going to actually poorly review the plows.
Yes, I think we should.
If anybody's listening right now, do not buy the plows.
No, they're not good.
No, they don't do what you think they're going to do. You know.
Well, no, I think they did exactly what we thought they would do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming back in. Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Wow, what an experiment that was.
Yeah.
What a roller coaster ride.
It really was.
Now, honestly, the croc lights,
Yeah,
a
they're
game
fantastic,
changer.
right?
Like you said, if you're out hiking or camping or whatever it
Yes.
is, it's amazing.
Oh, the
They're
lights
so
are good. Yeah,
fun.
the plows are just so cheap. They just don't hang on properly.
No.
No, the plows are hard. They really
Okay.
are.
One more thing before we
for sure.
wrap up.
Yeah.
Somebody on Instagram, did you see this, Brady, in our messages?
No.
There's a new thing we have to buy for
Oh, what's
for
that?
Jenny.
Oh my God! It flashes.
No, okay.
That's okay. You've got a strobe light
It's a
going in here.
strobe.
This is not good.
Oh, and at different intervals.
Okay, so
Rush is going to start seizing.
Yeah. It was right in my face.
on our account on Insta,
Don't isolate that.
somebody sent this, Jenny. Watch this video. Ready?
Yeah.
This is the next thing we're going to get you.
What is that?
Stop it.
Okay,
It's a slide.
it's a slide for her stairs.
That is. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's way less construction.
I mean, if we don't buy this, Jenny will.
Yes, absolutely.
We might as well buy it
So,
inexpensive.
Brady, if you can find the slide
right,
for the
I'll-
stairs
that's
on
so
Amazon.
fun. I've had so many people actually send me people's homes that have like hidden stuff in them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who it was sent me something. I was like, oh great, now I need stairs and a hidden whatever. I can't remember what it was, but I'm gonna go back and look at it. My house
She
is
is
gonna be
7 years
She is,
old.
yes.
So at what point do, like, all of the... Because I'm expensing everything here. At what point do they just deny it?
I would think this
what I
one.
mean?
I
Guys,
think
it
the
is
stair
for
slide.
the show. It is for the show.
This is not for the show.
Slide is not for the show.
It is not.
Yes, it is. I'll take a video.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Could your normal name be going extinct? Well, babycenter.com looked at names we think of as normal that are becoming much less common. So baby name trends, they always ebb and flow. So maybe they'll trend again. But here are a few names that are plummeting in the rankings right now. Brooke was just the 471st most popular name for girls last year, down around 200 spots from 2022.
Brooke.
Interesting.
Yeah, Brooke.
I would have thought that would have been like a trendy name now.
Yeah,
Brooke, maybe
apparently not.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Brooklyn is.
Sure,
Okay,
yeah.
Julius is down 189 spots for boys.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't heard Julius in a
Yeah.
A
long,
long time. Mackenzie is down 184 spots.
Okay.
I don't need to go through the spots. These are just all trending down, we
Yeah.
can say. Johnny is another one.
I don't
know.
hear a lot of Johnny.
Johnny,
in
No,
here.
you're
no.
right.
You don't.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like babies are named Johnny. I feel like they're named Jonathan, and then
Yeah.
they go
And
by
they go to
Johnny,
Johnny.
right?
That's
Right.
it, yeah.
Amanda is down. Michelle, Diana, Bradley, Angela, and Nora.
Okay.
Interesting. So now, are all these names, which seem like just normal names to us, are they going to be all old person names? Like the way we think
I
of like
think so.
Edna,
Eventually,
and,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. I know a Nora, an Angela, a Michelle, Amanda, Johnny.
There you go. See, it's
there
all
you go.
your age group.
Yeah,
right?
And that's
It
what it
is,
is. And so
yeah.
people, and as soon as they become popular and people were around them all the time, they say, well, no, that's too common. I want a different name.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there was, Mackenzies were everywhere for a while. And
Yes.
now it's on the way down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. It's going to be weird when Brooklyn with 2 Y's and 3 N's
Yeah.
is your grandma, you know?
Yeah.
Why do parents do that?
They wanna be
Why?
I want to be different.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
could
but
have spelled
it's just
Rory.
hell for their kids, though.
I know. Like I thought about spelling Rory like Roreigh.
Oh my god.
I know. Thought about it, and I was like, no, why am I
It's
doing
too
that?
much.
I mean, it's, I mean, because
Why-
that's I think
why
the
are you adding
authentic
letters?
Irish spelling.
You're just
you know?
ruining his signature.
I know. It's so true. Yeah, no, I.
And
don't know.
so that's girls. Is there boys too, or
They were both. They were boys
Oh,
and girls.
that's right,
Yeah,
yeah,
Johnny,
Johnny, yeah.
and Julia.
Well, Jenny, as someone, you have an I in your name instead of a
Yeah.
Y, right? Which is a little unusual. It's not crazy.
Well, it's
but-
unusual that my name is not Jennifer.
Right.
I think that's the
right.
most unusual.
So does it bother you when people get it wrong when they put the Y in there?
Not.
you
no.
must get Y?
I do all the
a
time.
million percent
so I don't
more,
even
right?
think about it really anymore.
Right.
Like I get it. I would assume it's a Y
Like
as
you
well.
know they're talking about you.
Yeah,
Like you can
exactly.
figure it out.
Right.
And
Yeah.
autocorrect is a big thing too, right? If you put Jenny, your autocorrect is going to switch it to
Right.
a Y.
Perhaps you've told us before, but why didn't your parents go with Jennifer?
They said I didn't look like a Jennifer. I was either going to be a Jenny or an Ashley. And then when
Ashley with an I?
I don't know, I never asked them. That's
good
a great
question.
Yeah, you
question.
should
Yeah,
check.
great question. But no, they said I didn't look like an Ashley and I didn't look like a Jennifer. I was a Jenny. That's what they said.
You know, I've had a few babies,
Yeah.
and I look at the. Nobody looks like anything.
Oh no, that's not true.
Yeah, well, they look
No.
like any name you give them.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rory
Like a
did
little
not
mutant.
look like a Kipton. It was going to be Kipton or Rory, and he did not look like a Kipton. He looked like a
today,
wise
if
Rory.
if you use Kipton, he'd look like a Kipton.
No, he
Yep.
did no way.
Absolutely. What
a
happened is you looked at
feeling.
him, and in your head, there was a name that you didn't realize you wanted more than the other, and
Yeah.
Rory was the one you wanted.
Right.
I don't think so. It was really just a feeling. He just looked like a Rory. And now I can't imagine calling him Kipton. And also,
What was Kipton from? What was
the
that?
Bachelor.
Bachelor.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Man.
Yeah. She
Oh,
almost
can you
named her
imagine
son after the
after,
Bachelor.
oh.
Well, I just love the name.
Uh-huh.
He was a
Was
contestant.
he an actual
no,
bachelor?
he was just on there. It was a bachelorette, actually, I think.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Who did Brady? If you can Google this quickly,
Yep.
Kipton ended up with somebody.
Yes.
Briefly, I don't know. I doubt they're still together.
Yeah.
But they
Michelle
came in
something?
our studio.
Really?
did?
Kipton, yeah, and whoever he was with.
Was
They
I
were-
there?
Yeah.
Was I there?
Yeah. They were doing like a tour, and then they came in here.
Oh, maybe I remember.
And I think it was around the time. God, if you
Yes,
go back to the year,
you're
it's
right.
around the time
and
you
I
were
told
pregnant.
him that.
Yeah.
I think I told him that his name was like in the front runner. Was a
Weird.
front runner.
Yeah, so he
It's all
hooked,
coming back to
he
me.
hooked it up with Jillian Harris.
Yeah, that's it.
I
From
thought,
Bachelor Pad.
was
or
there like
something.
a?
He's also been married and now he has a bunch of kids and stuff.
But was he ever with somebody like her
Sam
name?
Murphy? Is
No,
that
it started with a
possible?
T, like Tanya or Tennille or Tenley.
Tenley,
Does
yeah.
that mean something?
Tenley.
Tenley,
Yes.
yes. They were together for 3 years.
Good for
Hey!
you.
Yeah,
good for
wow.
you.
God.
That's
Man.
amazing.
Why does that occupy space in your
Yeah,
brain?
Yeah.
we gotta get that out.
So
That's-
Tenley and Kipton
Wow.
came in our studio.
Yeah.
They were on some sort of bachelor tour.
Now I need
And
to-
Jenny was like, "Oh, I might call my baby."
So he
Wow.
walked away thinking that you wanted to name your son after him.
I know. Now I remember Tenley.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Also,
just like the name, not after him. I didn't really know anything
that's
about
what
him.
he thought, though.
Yeah, probably.
Oh God, that's weird.
Yeah.
Imagine you go to a random radio station, the host is like, "I like you so much, I'm naming my
Oh,
child
man.
after you."
I said I love the name.
Yeah, no, but again,
But you
he-
and you also know he's repeated that in his life.
absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
Like
he
one
has.
time I was at a Canadian radio station and the woman
Yes.
that was hosting the mornings said she's going to name her baby after me.
Yeah, and see, that's his story. Name the baby after me. The whole, I
You're
just
right.
like the name is gone.
Yeah, no, you're right. He missed that part. He just thought I was, oh God, oh, I'm cringe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
bad.
Oh, but
Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, guess who's watching The Bachelor with me now? Rory.
Is it
Oh
Kipton?
no.
It's happening.
thought it
He
was
loves it.
Kipton, too.
He's obsessed.
He's not
He
obsessed.
is. He was begging to stay up later
Okay.
last night because he
He just
wanted to watch
wanted to
the
stay up
end.
later.
He's a kid and wants to
No,
stay up.
I've never seen him push so hard. Like
Okay.
he's pushed for hockey games to stay up later. He is loving it. He's like, I'll watch every episode of this with you.
Parent to parent, this is not something you want to talk
No.
about on the air.
Why not? Oh, there's nothing. They kiss and whatever.
No,
but-
no, I know, but like he doesn't want to go to
Oh,
school
he doesn't
today.
want to-
Hey, how's the bachelor,
Yeah.
Rory?
You're right. I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, don't
Just
do that.
kidding. That never happened. None of it. I just made it up. Yeah.
Also, I had this conversation with my wife last night, though, because the commercial came on. I never watched Schitt's Creek, never saw
Yeah.
a second of it.
Right.
But there's a new, I don't know, Dorito commercial. It could be for Tide. I don't even
Yes.
remember. But one of the people from the Schitt's Creek show is on there, Annie Murphy.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And I said to my wife, I said, oh, that's Annie Murphy. And I said, I hate that I know that.
Who's Annie Murphy?
I shouldn't know
Yeah.
that.
Why?
Like that really...
She's Canadian.
She's a Canadian actress.
That's good.
No, but like I'm saying, Kipton and Tenley, like I know these
you
names
should know Kipton
are
and
in my
Tenley.
mind.
Yeah, the Schitt's
That's
Creek was a
amazing.
good show.
I said to her, I don't know all the countries that went to World War II,
Yeah.
but I can tell you about Kipton and Tenley.
Yeah.
That's what drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's a gift, and I love it. I wish I had that.
Yeah, you need to try to purge yourself. Again, like my priorities are in order. I still don't believe that I was here when these people came in because I do not remember this at all.
You
I
also
didn't
don't
initially.
remember. You don't remember me fighting a kangaroo either. So
That didn't happen. No, you had a fever dream.
Mahler's convinced he fought a kangaroo.
Yeah, in the lobby.
In the
In the
lobby.
lobby.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
did not happen.
I did. I so did.
An actual fight. I don't know, man.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Because he's forcing us to do it, now it's time for That's Not Very Punny on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
What could we be talking about?
What's that?
Like,
Well,
what's
it is the
happening?
winter season.
Oh God.
It's Rush with his puns.
I
that you
know,
love.
but usually it's around a
how
holiday.
excited
It is. It's the winter season.
Oh,
So
God.
excited.
You know, people are out skating on the outdoor rinks. People are making snowmen, enjoying the ski slopes. It's wintertime.
It's been winter for like a month, man.
and it took some time to come up with some of these, and so I thought I would share now.
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna go and try and find a Stanley. See ya.
You're never coming back.
Well, I'm going to start here to get Jenny's attention. She's going to like this one.
All right.
Jenny, what do you call a ghost in the wintertime?
What do you call a ghost in the wintertime?
Casper.
Jenny, don't.
Oh, Jenny.
I
Right
know.
out of the gate,
I
you
want
love
to hate
it.
it, guys. I want to hate it.
Yeah.
God.
Then he gets going, and I can't help it.
Oh, dear. What do you get from sitting on the snow too long?
What?
Polaroids.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. I'm
That's
sorry.
so bad.
Thought you'd like that one.
That's so bad.
Oh, Mahler,
Yeah.
what does a barbershop serve in the wintertime?
What does a barber shop serve in the wintertime?
Cold cuts.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Brady,
Yeah,
what did
right.
one snowman say to the other snowman?
What did one snowman say to the other snowman?
Hey, do you smell carrot? Carrot noses.
No, I-
No, yeah,
That's
it's
bad.
good. You know, it's
Oh,
even better when you
God.
explain
I have
it.
to
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
you, we haven't got one text. Like
Yeah,
no one
no.
is
Okay.
enjoying this.
No, they're
No.
loving it. That's
No.
why.
They're
not.
Because I think they can't do something else. They can't multitask. They're concentrating on the humor. They love the
No,
funny.
That's not it.
What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowman?
Oh, God.
You know this.
Do I?
Yes.
Frostbite.
Oh, of course.
Oh, my God.
Are these done?
Oh, no, we're just getting started.
No.
Why did Princess Elsa fall off of her sled?
Why?
Why?
She let it go.
That's not bad. That one wasn't bad.
That's pretty
we
good.
even have a little singing on that
Yeah.
one. That was cute.
Speaking of that, what did Olaf ask the waiter after dinner?
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Why would he ask the waiter?
To build a snowman.
Oh,
To
to
build.
build.
To build a
snowman.
snowman.
To build.
Oh, I missed.
Guys,
I
you
thought
gotta
that
pay
was the
attention.
weakest until I
Bill
got
a
it.
Snowman. Got it.
Oh, Jenny, what does snowman call their kids?
What?
Children.
Don't. Don't.
I got her back on board.
Yeah, I'm on.
Where did the snowman put his life savings?
Where?
In the snowbank.
Snowbank.
Okay.
Oh, I knew that
That
one.
was a good one.
Just, it's so obvious.
All right, I've got one more, and then I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to have to
Thank
stop,
God.
okay?
Oh, that's too bad.
All right. Yeah.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
How?
You look for Fresh Prince.
Oh my God.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, that's good. You know what? I love to hate it, and I hate to love it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah?
I don't know. Is that good?
I don't know. I'm very back and forth through this whole thing.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, no, I
That
got
was
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's the one you went out
It
on.
wasn't terrible. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Are we done?
Now
Yeah.
we're done.
All right.
And you said you're lining up for Valentine's Day. Is
Oh,
that
of
right?
course, yeah.
Oh.
Sure, I can do that.
All right.
I didn't-
I wasn't going to, but Mahler, hey,
Yeah, right.
if you're begging, I can do it.
So bad. Oh.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Do you guys really believe this, or is it just an old wives' tale? When a person says something like, "No storms are coming, I can feel it in my knees," you know? You ever know?
I don't really
Do they
believe
put that
but-
voice
No.
on when I say that?
I believe it. I think it's a
you
thing.
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone polled thousands of people and asked
I
if
feel
they
a bad
think...
story coming up in my knees. You believe that?
No, I don't believe
you
it.
don't
You're
believe
wrong.
it? Okay.
So they asked if they think joint pain and headaches can really predict storms. 52% of people said yes. 24% said no, and another 24% said they're not sure.
Like I know with barometric pressure and stuff and the weather systems and stuff,
Yeah.
my wife gets terrible migraines.
Yeah.
And the weather certainly affects that.
And can that be any kind of weather? Like just anything off the norm?
It depends on what it is. We happened to be, we were in Massachusetts at one point when like a hurricane went through. And at that point, she it was the worst migraine and the most pain I've ever seen anybody in
my
for like a
God.
12-hour period. It was absolutely terrible. And it's weather affected. So yeah, I mean, that can happen.
But it
I've
makes
also
sense.
heard from people with arthritis, their joints
Right.
will hurt with
Yes, I've
different
heard that
weather.
too.
Now, can it be bad weather, Rush, and she doesn't experience something too, though? Like, is it every time?
Everything has to align in order for it
Right.
to happen?
Yeah. Yes and no. I mean,
Okay.
but if it's really bad, like again, there's no like disputing. It definitely was this because it's never been that bad, and the weather
Oh,
went
I'm
through
not
that way. So
disputing
yeah,
that. But if
like,
there was another one the next day, would it happen again? Or it's possible it wouldn't happen?
I'm sure it's possible. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, oh God, migraines are such a thing I really don't understand. I don't have many people in my life that experience them.
Knock
but,
on wood.
Knock
Yeah.
on wood. But from what I have heard, they are debilitating.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
they
Oh, it's
have to
brutal.
be recognized at work that you cannot function.
Yeah.
Like you cannot go into work.
I'm
if
such
you
a
have
weenie
these.
with like the smallest little headache.
People
I can't
look at it and they
imagine
say it's like a
big one.
headache. It's not just a
Yeah.
headache.
No.
It's a very, very different
It's like a
thing.
whole body thing, right?
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, my
They're much more
stepson,
severe.
Adam can't even like move, like physically can't
God.
move.
That's
And like
terrible.
can't see even like a sliver of light. I've
Nothing.
heard like it needs to
Nothing.
be completely black.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to anybody who deals with that. Okay, so around 1 in 4 people claim they can feel it in their joints when the weather's changing, and 1 in 6 said they can tell because a headache is coming on. So there you go. So it is a thing, or are people just delusional? Well, it turns out there really is some science to back it up. When a storm is on the way, Rush, the air pressure drops, and that can cause the tissue in your body to swell up and irritate your joints, especially if you have arthritis. And yes, it can also cause headaches. So they're not crazy, the people who have told you this for
not to take it
centuries.
there, but have you guys not heard the weather in your breasts thing too? That someone
Sorry?
they feel it. They feel it in their breasts, like
breasts?
when bad weather is coming in your breasts.
Breath.
Yeah.
And I was like, no,
No,
I've never felt bad
I've
weather
definitely
in my breast.
Yeah, like I've talked to people that have told me about that, where they're like, yeah, I can tell if it's gonna rain. I can feel it.
That's weird.
Jenny, you're holding your breast right
I am,
now.
Yeah,
What
no,
are
and
they
I feel
telling you?
nothing.
Is there something
beautiful
coming that we're not aware of?
Now we know. No, I googled it. It's a thing.
That is
Really?
that's
Yeah.
interesting. I've never paid attention to it. I should say that.
Maybe listen to your breasts.
Maybe I'll listen to my breasts. We all know my butt can talk. So not
Please
talk.
just isolate it.
It
Just,
can-
I mean, I don't know that we'll
It
use it.
feels things.
I don't like it.
It
It's
does
not good.
feel things.
It's not
Yeah.
better.
It feels emotion.
Yeah.
Is that
You're-
the
you're
best
right.
way to put it?
And that's why we have you listen to your butt sometimes and tell people's
Yes,
future.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh God.
Quite
But
successfully.
No, but, you know what? Have we heard back from anybody?
No, someone was supposed to. What
Tell us
was
about
it?
their sonogram. Or I think they were getting.
Yeah, to find out if it was a boy or a
yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
And they never reached out.
I need to know.
I feel like that's not a good sign for Jenny's butt.
Oh my
It was
God.
likely not the first thing on their mind though when they found out. The
Now,
sex
why
of their
is it your
baby.
butt and your breast at this point now, and not like your elbow?
I can't even tell you. That's the thing, right? And I've told you, whenever somebody hurts themselves, I feel it usually in my butt. And it's sort of like a movement that starts in my butt. It can move up my spine and go like through my head. And I can feel it there. Sometimes it's at the back of my throat.
Okay.
Sometimes it moves. So maybe
The back of the throat is weird. I mean, the butt is weird too.
it's not. It is common. People always message us and say that I'm not alone. They feel it in their butt. And it's like this, like, how can I explain it? It's like a tingling.
We don't need the music now. We should.
It's like a tingling. You know, I'm trying to think. You know when you get almost the wind knocked out of you and that feeling in the back of your throat? Somebody help me. Nobody's going to help me. Rush, you move your mic and sit back and cross your arms. That's not fair. It's like, it's the most bizarre feeling that when somebody is describing a pain or an injury, or I see somebody with a cast on and they're telling me, I will feel it in my butt and sometimes at the back of my throat.
It's just that combination is bad. I feel it in my stomach. I get like
You
the
do? Like,
Yeah.
like
Feel nauseous.
butterflies?
like the heebie-jeebies in my
Yeah.
stomach a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
but now we just learned about your breasts and weather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm going to pay attention next time the storms are coming.
I'm coming.
She runs out on the
Not
front
coming.
porch,
I'm coming.
breasts out. Oh my God! Hang on, guys.
I'm coming.
It's not weird. I'm just trying to see if there's a storm.
Maybe 15 centimeters.
Larry, fix your tarp. It's gonna get windy.
People come to me. I'm on my porch.
That's not a good sentence.
Oh boy.
I meant for weather advice.
Oh,
There's
boy.
a lineup around the block.
Oh boy.
Why do I have to do it
Are you here
individually?
because of my breast butter throat?
Best meteorologist ever.
But I wouldn't do it individually. I do it as a group. No.
Sure. Why not?
What all I'm saying is, why would, if I have one...
So you're saying Rory's going away for university?
I can't. Oh, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
That time of the week where we get to do this.
Let's get to know the morning hot tub just a little bit better. Now it's time for POV of the TUB on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Okay, we were telling you recently about the Razzies,
Yeah.
the best in film over the course of the year. The Expendables 4 is leading with 7 nominations, and so on and so on and
As
so
it
on.
probably should.
Yeah, probably should. So we were thinking to ourselves, what is the worst movie that we individually have seen in 2023? And let's even extend it further. And what's the worst movie you think you've ever seen of all time?
Right.
And so we'll go around the horn here and get our answers to this. I'll start off by saying that I don't remember, and maybe I'm wrong, my wife might correct me, I don't think I saw a movie in 2023.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
okay.
And if I did and I liked it, I guess I'd have to put it in the worst category, but I don't remember
Right.
seeing a movie.
That's
Okay.
wild because you're such a trailer
Yeah.
guy too,
Yeah.
right? Like you watch all the trailers,
Yeah.
we talk about the movies on
Yep.
air, and then you just never.
I had every
See it.
intention of seeing Exorcist Believer.
Yeah.
I
Sure, yeah.
You didn't miss much.
And even like Barbie and Oppenheimer, right? We're
Yeah.
such big movies.
Did
Never
you
saw
watch
them.
like even now? Are you counting movies that like Netflix movies and stuff? Because
Yeah.
I feel like you watched some of those in 2023.
I don't remember if I did, though.
Okay.
Like, nothing's
Yeah.
coming to me.
Yeah.
But easily the worst movie of all time that I remember seeing. This will be no surprise to Rush.
Cocktail.
No,
Oh.
not
I
Cocktail.
would have assumed.
Cocktail
Stop
was
your
an
nonsense.
amazing movie.
Amazing.
It's not.
This
No.
movie I'm about to mention, actually, I didn't even know we were going to do this today at this time. It actually opened 26 years ago this very week.
Oh.
The Spice Girls movie Spice World.
Oh, that's right. I knew you hated that.
Hey. You didn't see it. You left me in the theater and left because we saw it together. And you walked out and you said, "I'll be right back." And you came back. No, I don't even think you came back into the
I
theater.
went out to make a phone call.
and we're
Yeah.
gone
And then
for
I
like
came-
an hour.
No,
You
no.
missed the. So you did not see that movie.
It's only like
Okay.
an hour and a half. The
Yeah,
movie.
no, you missed the whole movie.
Now, Jenny and Brady, have you guys seen
No.
it?
I saw it
never
when I was
saw
a
it.
kid, and I loved it when I was a kid.
Oh.
But context, I have 2 older sisters, so obviously they liked it.
Yeah.
And I was a kid.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I bet if I watched it now, I could, the nostalgia.
Sure.
Maybe I'd appreciate it more now.
You don't know.
Probably.
You
You
probably
might.
you have
Yeah.
no memory of it because you didn't see it.
I mean, it's
I
not-
did.
It's clearly not a good movie.
No.
Like it's
No.
just it's not. But I think it's the silliness of it, right?
Yeah.
Rush, your POV of the worst movie of last year and of all time for you.
Again, I didn't see like any movies. I think we saw 2 movies last year. So the one that wasn't as good was Strays, the cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw that
was
too.
that bad?
It was
The
okay.
dog?
It was okay. I mean, it's basically one joke, and it's basically
The joke is their dogs.
yeah.
And
Right.
they're dirty.
With
And
Will
they're-
Ferrell and
Yeah. Like it was fine.
Kevin Hart, I think, was
But
his
I'll call
voicing.
it the
Did you
worst
go to
mo-
the theater to
We
see
did,
that?
yeah.
Why?
Wow.
I mean,
Because
the trailer was
I'll
really
tell you
good.
why. Because we saw Barbie in the theater, and we went and saw that, and then we thought, hey, you know what? We should see another movie. Well, do you want to do this next week? What's playing? Let's go see Strays. So we did.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, and then no other movie since
And
then.
nothing,
No.
nothing since then.
Okay, way to go, Strays. I thought it was decent. It really, after a while, I needed to, like, after watching an hour and 40 minutes of dogs talking to each other, I really needed to watch something with humans.
Right.
It was
Yes.
I get that. Yes.
Their mouths moving and stuff.
Yeah.
And your worst movie of all time?
Man, like, see, that's hard. We talked about it recently, so I went with Look Who's Talking Now, which is when the animals are talking. But that's
Another talking animal movie?
Yeah, it's true. So I should stop seeing these movies because I don't like talking animal movies. But also, like another movie, and I made my I saw it again and made my wife watch it only because we have many times vacationed in Cape Cod, which is where this movie was set.
Okay.
And so so I said you should watch it. It's terrible. It's one of the worst movies you'll ever see.
Yeah.
She said okay. So we watched it, and it is one of the worst movies you'll ever see. Summer Catch with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jessica Biel.
I didn't mind that.
A terrible
Summer
movie.
Catch.
It ends. It ends. The last line that Jessica Biel has in it is, "Let's be together," and she yells it like that. Like
my
it's
kind
a
of movie.
terrible
Wow,
movie.
yeah, it is your kind of movie, Jenny. 8%
Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Jenny, your POV here on the TUB.
Okay, so I had to dig deep for my all-time worst movie, but from this last year, this was easy. The movie Barbarian on Netflix.
Oh, I love Barbarian.
The breastfeeding monster lady that lives
Well,
in the depths
no,
of the whatever. Sorry.
Spoiler, that really ruined the whole movie right there.
Sorry, it did. I'm sorry.
And by the way, Mahler, you saw a movie in 2023.
There you go.
There you go,
Barbarian.
yeah.
I think that was 2022, was it not?
Came out in 2022, September
Okay.
2022.
All right.
So that wasn't from last year.
And
so-
sorry about the spoiler, but it was terrible.
Oh, I liked it. I liked that it was 3 different movies in one movie.
Oh God. No.
93% on Rotten
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, so this
Jenny,
fits.
it is incredible how
Yeah.
consistent you are.
Yeah, no, it was a good movie.
But
Listen.
but Summer Catch, I liked it.
Yeah.
8%.
No, it was. Listen. The ride was fun.
Yeah.
The ride for
That's-
Barbarian was
yeah.
fun. But really,
That's what I want from a movie. I want to be
Yeah.
entertained for an hour.
Right,
and a half.
exactly,
I guess. But this was easy. Worst
worst
movie
movie of all
ever
time? Mm-hmm.
of all time that I've ever seen. I couldn't remember what it was called, but I only remember a couple of the characters and thinking this is the worst movie and giving my dad like, Dad, what were you doing picking this out? Because I was a kid at the time.
Never ending story.
No, that's
Labyrinth.
a great movie. You
Cocktail.
stop it.
Happy
Sarah.
Drop Dead Fred.
Flugal Binders.
Oh, Encino
Cobwebs.
Man. We almost watched Encino Man last night.
Oh.
Jenny, please tell us, what is your worst movie?
Nothing But Trouble from 1991.
Oh, with Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase, yeah.
And Demi Moore?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it
And
was
the
bad.
weird, they
Okay.
were in like
It was
a
awful.
Oh
Haunted
my
house or
god!
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that-
something. And
okay.
the makeup was terrible.
Yeah.
The whole movie was
Yeah.
so bad.
Good
was really
cast,
bad.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it was so
See,
bad.
I remember that
Well
too.
done.
Why?
There you go,
Good
yeah.
for you.
I got to get that out of my
You
head.
do.
Man,
You really do.
Cost them $45 million to make. It made $8 million at the
Oh.
box
No,
office.
45 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It was
couldn't even
salaries,
get it. Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brady Jones, wrapping up here on the POV.
All right. On Netflix right now, there's a new-ish movie. I think it came out in... It might have been end of 2023, maybe even 2024, but it stars Kevin Hart, which usually anything Kevin Hart's in, you know it's going to be like at least funny, right? At the very least.
Lift?
Lift.
Oh,
God,
you hated
what a
it?
terrible movie that
I
was.
wanted to watch it.
What's the
Don't
premise?
bother. It's a heist movie, and I love heist movies, but
Yeah.
it's not funny. It's not particularly engaging. The plot isn't good, and it's not believable in the slightest. All the characters are like cliches. You've seen this movie a million times before, but better versions of it.
Okay.
It was just so insanely overdone
Yeah.
and cheesy. And also, you got Kevin Hart. Make a joke in the movie, like a
Yeah.
single joke.
Well, he's trying to branch out, man.
I guess, but it was just so cheesy and I hated it so much.
But what's the worst movie of all time,
Worst
Brady?
movie of all time? And it's a two-way tie, but it's basically the same movie. New Year's Eve or Valentine's Day or anything with like an ensemble cast where each of them are in it for like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I
The Gary Marshall movie.
hate, I hate them with a passion. The characters are all 2D, right? There's zero depth to who they are. The low-hanging fruit plots, no development. You just don't care about anybody that you're watching. I'm waiting for it to finish the entire time. I
That's
hate those
kinda
movies.
that's kinda how I felt about Love Actually.
I feel the same way about Love Actually. You
Oh,
can throw that on the
no.
list. There's they they're not good.
No.
You're not
just-
good.
You might as well watch an 8-minute short, you know,
Yeah.
because that's what it is,
Yeah.
and it's just scattered all through the movie,
Yeah.
and they're all so
So
cheesy.
you didn't like
and-
He's Just That Into You? That's another one. I love that one.
Yeah.
Is that the same sort of thing?
Yeah.
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 Then no.
Oh,
I
I
haven't
love-
seen
I
them.
love
They're,
all
they're
of
not
I would
even.
hate it.
You're right. They're not movies.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
little
clips.
shorts.
Yeah, it's little
and
shorts.
they know that it's a cash grab is all it is. It's just names, a bunch of celebrities, and a terrible movie.
You are
That's not a
terrible.
movie.
Stop it. They're all good movies.
They're so bad.
I love
Jenny,
them.
you ruined a movie, Barbarian,
I know, I'm
and
sorry.
93% of the population, gave 93%.
Loved
Like
it,
I
yeah.
can't believe it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even from last year. So you just misfired on everything.
There you go.
There you go, the POV and the TUB.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's fun to occasionally remember how gross we all are. So here's another reminder.
Okay.
Great.
Someone asked people to name hygiene mistakes that are way too common. So apparently we're all a little bit guilty of these.
All right.
Will we all be honest here?
Yes,
Sure, of
all
course.
totally
Yeah, yeah,
honest,
yeah, yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All right.
Never cleaning your phone or your
Oh,
keys. Guilty.
Oh my
100%
keys,
no.
I've
guilty.
never
I've
cleaned.
never cleaned
Yeah.
my keys one time.
I never thought
I
about
clean
cleaning
my phone
keys.
sometimes. I would like during the pandemic. I did it a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I
But
didn't even enough during the
it's
pandemic.
like
I
when I
don't
clean my
think.
glasses, I clean my phone at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like just a wipe. You
Wow,
know what I
good for
realized?
you.
When was the last time you cleaned your winter jacket? Like, do you ever take it dry to get a dry clean,
I
or
did
just
last
clean
year.
in general?
I took
Really?
it to get dry cleaned.
I never do that. And like, how gross
A couple
is that?
times a week.
Okay, all right.
That's a lot
Seems
of wear.
excessive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I want to make sure it's clean.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, how about just rinsing your hands in the bathroom? Well, yeah, I've done that for sure.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
not a
What do you mean?
common
Like,
practice.
Instead of washing,
Just
that's what
instead
I'm
of
saying,
like
just rinsing.
soap and
Oh,
wash
no.
or whatever.
If I'm
yeah.
going to go to the trouble
if
of
you-
rinsing, I
yeah.
might as well wash them.
Oh,
If
yeah?
I'm in a big hurry, I'll just do a quick rinse and dry on my
I
pants
agree
kind of
though.
thing.
Like, there's no point just wetting them.
No,
Like,
there's not. But you
There
just in
isn't.
your mind,
Yeah.
you feel like.
But especially if I'm like, let's say I'm drinking or whatever, and I'm peeing 9 million times, that I'm not gonna, your hands will be dry by the end of the night.
yeah.
You know, my daughter's school, her college, they have a unisex bathroom, the guys and girls. So if I went into a guy's bathroom,
Yeah.
I don't know if I worry so much about clean, but when I go out of the
Oh,
stall
yeah.
and I see
yeah.
women in there, I go,
We're
I better
judging
wash
you.
my
Yeah,
hands.
that's right.
I gotta wash my
You're
hands.
going up to your elbows.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like ready for surgery. Yeah.
Pull out your little sponge. Not cleaning your belly button. If you've got a deep innie, you've really got to get in there.
Yeah, I
You
guess
know?
I don't.
Yeah.
I have lint constantly in my belly button.
You do? How do you know? Do you
Every
check
day.
for it?
No,
Why
there's
is it
always
okay?
lint in my belly button.
No.
Anytime he has an opportunity to
lift
bring
up
to
your
lift up his
shirt.
shirt
I
and
know.
bring
I
up.
know.
Do you want to see the lint?
No, no one does.
You
No,
sure?
I forget that my belly button's there, so I have to remind myself to clean it.
Does it
Very
move?
funny sentence.
Jenny trying to find it again.
Where is that darn thing?
Okay, how about being a shoes-on household?
No.
No,
Shoes
I want
off,
to,
people
though.
think it's gross, but you track all kinds of gross stuff.
Oh yeah,
in from
no,
the
no.
street.
Shoes come off
yeah.
right
No,
away.
I
We
wanna
also
have
have
house
dark
shoes,
floors, and so there would be marks
Oh.
everywhere.
Sometimes I will do the wipe on the carpet at the front and then walk because I've forgotten
Oh.
something.
No,
Okay.
For
no,
sure,
no, no.
yeah,
I
definitely
try not
don't
to.
Take
do
off my
that.
shoes every
Yeah,
time.
I have slippers. You wear slippers around.
Wear slippers.
I don't want to see the
You're
next
87 years old.
That's why you have lint
cozy.
in your belly button.
From my slippers?
Yeah, from your robe.
Yeah, I do have a robe.
I know you do. I know you do.
one. Okay, I did not name these or list these, but
Oh, Jenny.
not scrubbing your crack.
Jenny.
Is that a thing that people don't do?
I
There?
guess some people assume that just letting soap and water
No,
run down
no,
is good
no,
enough.
No, you gotta wash
No.
yourself.
No.
Yes.
Never clean your door handles. That's not a.
Is that a code word?
I'll make sure I always clean my door handle.
Hey. My crack and my door handle.
Definitely guilty of that. But there's not, other than the bathroom door, there's not a lot of doors I'm opening and closing. Other
Oh,
than
the
the
front
front door.
door.
Front door, yeah.
I guess the back door.
The
basement
bathrooms.
door.
Yeah.
I feel
okay.
like if I saw somebody like washing their doorknobs, I would feel like, oh,
me?
I would feel like, oh, it's over that's over the top. I would feel
but
like
it's not.
It's very excessive.
Yeah.
But it's not, though.
It's
'cause
not.
You're touching it all the time, right? It's gross, especially your bathroom, right?
Yeah.
If people are coming over and not washing their hands.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple more here, guys. Not washing your sheets and pillowcases enough.
Well, we do wash them regularly.
Yeah.
Probably not often enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes a week or two goes by where we go, oh yeah,
it's
we should have
time.
done that.
I'm
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Although I don't understand. I'll say to Derek, can you strip the bed? Like,
Yeah.
I'll wake up and say, can you strip the bed and then get it in before 7 so
Yeah.
that you're not peak hours or whatever. And but he won't strip the pillowcases. And I'm like,
Oh.
Why?
That's where most of
That's
the
the
dirt
main-
is.
just
just
For your
forget?
face and your hair. No, I just don't think he just doesn't do it. So anyway, I have to remind him. And can you also do the pillowcases?
Huh.
Do you do your duvet cover every time?
No, not every time. No.
That's too much.
Because putting the duvet back in a duvet
It's such
cover
a
is
pain
Oh,
in the
it's,
butt.
that's the
Can I
worst
talk
part.
about something quickly?
Okay,
So quickly.
you got to go fast.
I know I got to go fast.
Yeah.
So recently got a new duvet. It was on like super sale at this place. And so I got a new duvet and we now have 2 duvets in the duvet cover. If you want a spa-like experience, double up your duvet in your duvet cover.
That's too heavy.
No, it's not. Not if
Okay.
you get no.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, no, our duvets aren't super heavy. Like I don't like
Okay.
them really hot. But the 2 of them, you feel like you're sleeping in a cloud.
But it's
No.
like it's double the work to get it on there, right?
It's just too much
Like you gotta-
blanket.
you
No,
gotta-
man.
you
It's a
just
lot
put
of
them
blanket.
together, and you're no matter what.
Way too
you
much
can make it
blanket.
work.
That's a lot of blanket.
I am
No.
telling you, you feel like you're in a spa in a cloud of love. That's
Okay. Or just
that I
just
feel
have a
like I'm in
heavy
a cloud
duvet.
of
But
love.
you know, sure.
No.
You know what?
It's
I've
so
never
good.
been in a spa and thought, oh, I'm in the cloud of love.
Really, I think about the cloud of love all the time.
That's
At a
nice.
spa?
Wow.
Yeah, like if you're
Yeah.
getting a massage and they put the duvet on you while you're waiting for them to come in, it's so nice
You
and
have
like
a duvet masseuse?
yeah,
I've never ever in all my massages
Like
had a
a
duvet
sheet?
on me. Yeah.
just a sheet.
Yeah.
No, it's like a full duvet,
And it's a
they-
duvet of love.
It is a duvet of love.
Okay.
It's a cloud of love.
How much you paying an hour for that?
My
No, I say this like I went for one massage because I had a gift certificate in the last
Okay.
like 4 years.
All right.
But it was recent and it was just amazing. And it made me feel like I wanted the cloud of love all the time.
I bet. Uh-huh.
I think I'd get kicked out. Excuse me, can I get the cloud of love?
What? Leave now? I understand. Okay.
I know a place for that.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Have you ever accidentally left something behind at a hotel
Oh,
and
sure.
thought,
Oh, yeah.
well, that'll probably seem weird to the person cleaning the room?
Oh, no, no.
No?
Oh,
to that
okay.
degree,
You
no.
answered too quickly.
You had us and you lost us.
A travel company has released a list of the weirdest items left in hotel rooms last year, and there's some fun
I like
ones
when
on
they
here.
do these lists.
Yes,
These are
yeah,
funny.
they are fun.
I
Okay,
don't. By the way, I don't even know if they're true.
Yeah.
These seem believable. I will
Okay.
say
All right.
of some of the lists we do, these actually
Sure.
seem really believable. Dentures at number 1.
Sure, that could happen.
Yeah.
I
Like
can
how do you
imagine.
leave without your teeth in?
Oh, that's a good point.
You know, like you feel like that would be such a routine thing.
You're right.
Like putting your contacts in. Like
Yes.
I've never, like I can't
Hi,
see
I'd like
without
to check
them.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Also, who checks out anymore?
Yeah, that's true. Who does check out?
Witchcraft paraphernalia. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
If you don't want to do witchcraft in your own home, maybe it's an energy thing, so you go to a hotel
Yeah.
to
But,
do it.
Haunt
so,
the
okay,
hotel?
what would be in a
Is
witchcraft?
it a wand and a cauldron?
Yeah, like,
No,
yeah.
wand and a cauldron. No.
So, well, what
It'd
is
be
it
like
though?
Like
probably
candles and
yeah,
stuff, right?
candles
Okay,
and a
so
book.
then how would they
Yeah.
know that it was
I
witchcraft
think it's
related?
a
I
wand and
feel
a
like
cauldron.
I feel like the book would say witchcraft.
And a hat.
Right.
Yeah.
Who left all these? Why are there so many broomsticks in this hotel room? This is crazy.
Oh my God, there's another thing: prosthetic limbs.
Also
like if you-
weird.
Well, if you had an extra,
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if you had extras.
Yeah.
Do people
Is that
have
a thing?
extras?
like maybe if you have your going out leg and then
Sure.
you're
Oh, you're
sitting
staying
around
in
the
just
room
relaxing
kind of like
leg?
yeah.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know how it works. Yeah.
And here's another one: a glass eye. That I can see because it's not like
No,
you
you
need to
can't.
put.
Ah, nice.
But like you can't. When I put my contacts in, I can see. If I put my glass eye in, I can't see.
Yeah,
so you can
you-
see them
you
But,
skipping
should-
that.
but if you're going back to dentures and even contacts, it's routine, right? Like I
Yes.
would think you
You-
put your
you
eye in
Pop
every
it
morning.
in.
you would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Can they just pop out the glass
I
eye
think
really
they can. I think
easily?
it's pretty easy. I don't know where I read that or how
Can
I know
I ask
that.
a really dumb question? Oh man, why take out the eye ever?
I was just about to ask
For-
you this. Do
for
you
cleaning
take? Are you
purposes.
supposed to take them out every night?
Yes. You have to
Oh, you
clean
are?
them. Yeah. It'd be
Okay.
like putting a contact in, right? It's not good to sleep with them in.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that's the same reasons, but yeah, your eye would collect dust and stuff like that. You would have to clean the glass eye. You wouldn't want that in there all the time.
No, no, but
Bacteria
like-
and stuff.
But let's say at 7 o'clock you're watching Barbie. You can
Yeah.
just pop it in the glass there for 2 hours and clean it, and then pop
And
it
then
back in for the night.
There's
No?
got to be something that it's not good for your eye.
Yeah, because
Maybe
I don't
you
know,
can,
like
I don't know.
to be the cleanliness thing, like your eyeball. I mean, everything in the eye, you'd think the
cleans itself, kind of.
Yeah, it's a self-cleaning thing. With a glass eye, you would think everything around the eye would still do the
But
same
your
thing.
body cleans itself too, and you have to clean
Exactly.
piercings, right? Because it's something foreign in your body.
I haven't
Yeah.
cleaned myself in years.
No, God, good for you. You
No
were
need.
very efficient at self-cleaning.
Brady, have you not Googled this?
Yeah, I'm looking at. Well, no, I'm
Why
looking at
I don't
pictures of
clean?
glass
Yeah.
eyes.
Why doesn't Mahler wash himself?
No, glass eyes in general are just creepy. Like when it's out of the eye, I mean, because they're so realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but it's incredible how
They've
good it
come
looks when it's
such
in.
a long way with that,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is cool.
How would you know that they've come a long way?
Yeah, they used to just crumple up a piece of paper and just shove it in there. And now,
Yeah, you only need to remove and clean your eye about every 3 weeks.
There you go.
okay,
See?
yeah.
It's not so bad.
Okay. Well, I know nothing about glass eyes.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
This one is a clown costume, a full costume including shoes, wig, and red nose. That's obviously a clown like traveling for his job or her job.
Or a fetish.
Yeah, maybe that's their
a
kink.
fetish.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
I
if
was
you
in
have
the
a
hotel
fetish,
room.
are you going all out? Like, are you like? Hang on,
boy.
hang on.
Where are we going here?
I mean, to have the shoes, the wig, and the nose.
Yes.
Can you not
That's
just
the fetish.
Yeah, but you could pull
You're a
off a
clown.
clown with just a wig and a nose. You don't need the shoes.
Well,
if that's
if that's your thing,
Yeah,
then that's
you
your
do, yeah,
thing.
you-
You need the
right.
whole.
You travel with a full costume all the time.
That would be like being dressed like a dominatrix with running shoes.
Right.
I agree, yeah.
okay. It's a mood killer.
Yeah, I
I get
think
it.
you go all
You
out.
want like high heels in that situation, right? Like
White New Balances.
a nice Crocs. Now whip me.
Oh, we could isolate that.
But people think I'm directly talking about you and your Crocs.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more here. An inflatable boat. Okay.
Sure.
And rosary beads. That to me is not crazy. And as you might imagine, more common things that are left behind: clothing, wallets, keys, wedding rings, and photographs.
Every hotel I've ever gone to, I always forget my Bible.
Yeah.
So if you see it in a drawer at any hotel, it's mine.
Mahler has stayed there, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't make
for
sense.
sure. It's mine. If you can just bring it back to me, that'd be great. Thanks.
I don't think they have Bibles in most hotels anymore.
They do now.
Now they do. Yes,
Anywhere
you
Mahler's
travel
been,
a lot. Yeah.
May God shine his light down on you. Does God say that? Is that the
I'm
Bible?
sure that sounds right.
Does now.
Godlike, yeah.
I Google it, but I'm Googling glass eyes, and it's way more interesting right now.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.